My name is Reia and my charity is Hip Hop for Hope to benefit Sanfilippo syndrome. I had Jared 8 years ago, and it was the biggest blessing of my life. I was so happy to have a baby boy to join me and join my dance family. And when we got the diagnosis, a lot of what we thought was going to happen changed. Our expectations changed. He wasn't developing on time. After the 1 year mark, we noticed he wasn't saying any words. And then around 2 years old, the concerns kept coming up to me, and I had an intuition. I just felt, in my heart, I felt he might have been autistic. We ended up getting a neurologist to look at him because of the size of his head was a little bit larger. And that neurologist, we were lucky enough, had a hunch. They had a metabolic disease that was called Sanfilippo syndrome. And of course, anybody sitting there that doesn't know this disease, not many people do, you're just thinking, what could this be? And he pulled out some pictures of some kids that looked very deformed and didn't look like my baby. And I said, that doesn't look like, my son doesn't look like that. And he said he's going to. And when he continued to talk, he said there is no treatment and there is no cure, and there probably will not be in his lifetime or your lifetime. At the time, I had been running a dance company for already about 7 years, and I just didn't want to go anymore. I didn't want to work. I felt dance was something that was a joyous thing, and that there was no reason to have fun anymore. I had to stay hopeful for Jared. I mean, what else is a parent going to do? I'm not going to give up on him. I came up with a reason to keep this place open, and that was to utilize dance as a tool to raise awareness and possibly raise funds to find researchers. That is when we came up with this charity called Hip Hop for Hope. I think it's unique in the fact that there are kids who aren't just showing up to an event and dancing. They're actually carrying this event in their heart, and they're really standing for something. And whether or not they really grasp, if the younger kids really grasp what's going on and that Jared's a child who's dying, I don't know, but I know that they know that they're doing something good, and it's unified us all together, and it's given them an extra incentive. They're coming up with some of their own things that they'll write me and tell me, I sold hearts at school at Valentine's Day and for $1 each, and I raised $50 for Jared, and they'll donate it to me, and I mean, it's pretty big.